Hello, my name is Jaiye Bynoe. You on the Jayman Show? My guest today is Remi of Remi TV. Hi, Remi. Good to see
Hi, how you doing?
you. Oh, doing wonderful. Such a pleasure, honor to have you on my show.
Thank you for having me on your show.
No problem. It's a pleasure. Okay. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself and why you started your show, Remi TV?
Sure. My name is Remi. I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. I have a television show here. It's called Remi TV. And I started my show because there wasn't a lot of Black faces on television. I wanted to do something to celebrate Black voices, Black businesses, and just anybody that's on the come up, doing music or artists or dancing, modeling. I just wanted to make sure that they were celebrated in the correct way because we don't have that type of stuff on TV right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Because we need more shows like that. And
Hmm.
that's probably the reason that's on my podcast show too. Yeah, that's I definitely what you're saying. So what kind of artists have you interviewed?
So I've interviewed artists like Benny the Butcher, Maya, Ralph Transvant, Avant, Wyclef, Havoc of Mob Deep, and a lot more.
Oh wow, that's an honor, because I actually met Maya and she's very nice too. Yeah, so
Yeah, she's so nice.
yeah, a pleasure to talk to her. Yeah, yeah. So aside from your own show, are you also interested in singing and acting and producing other shows?
I never tried, well, I don't sing. I know I can't sing, but I never tried acting. I actually thought about it recently. I had an opportunity presented to me. So I don't know. That might be in the near future. I might try that out.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, yeah. So what other projects are you working on now for this year?
So right now I'm going to be working on interviewing upcoming business owners. I'm going to be interviewing some upcoming talent for this year. I have my editorial calendar already set up. So I'm super excited to have some new guests on the show. I'm going to be talking about some beauty. I'm going to be talking about some relationships. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that for 2021.
Hey, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you have coming up. Yeah. So what separates you from others? So what kind of separates you from your show from other shows? I guess what makes you different from other shows like Oprah and other podcast shows coming out.
Well, I feel like what separates me from other shows is my show is all about positivity. I do not do any negative press. I rather give people their flowers instead of, asking who the person is dating, and things of that nature. So, my show is a very positive show. I like to give people their flowers.
Oh, I definitely hear that. Absolutely. Yeah, and yes. So so what other so I guess my next question is what gives you hope, inspiration? What inspires you to do what you do?
Well, like I was telling you before, there's not a lot of people that look like us on television. So it would be great to see people like us on TV, and that'll give some inspiration to others to be able to follow their dreams and get things done. I think it's important for people of color to be in positions of power. It's important for people of color to be able to feel like they can get on these type of flat platforms and also start up their own businesses and have them succeed. So, that was my inspiration, just not seeing a lot of people of color being in ownership positions, especially like on television, you know.
I definitely understand that. Yeah, I definitely do. Yeah. So what advice can you give artists that or producers that want to be in the business like me? What advice can you give them that want to be famous, or do what you're doing?
I would say start off slow. I would say, get your name together, especially and get a good team. You can't really do it by yourself. Having a great team behind you could take you a long way. I would say, get a lawyer for your trademark, get your LLCs and things like that to protect your business and brands. And just start off that way and just start by, if you want to be an interviewer, you can start by interviewing maybe your local professor or something like that, just to practice, maybe sit down with your friend and talk about their business and start off slow.
Oh, yeah, I definitely agree. So how is pandemic? So how is the pandemic affecting you? Is that affecting your show physically during this time right now?
Yeah, so one of the ways the pandemic has, affected my show is I'm not able to do one-on-one interviews, so I can't sit down next to a person and ask them questions. So, what I've been doing is I've been interviewing people on Instagram Live. I had an Instagram Live series. I'm currently on season 2, where I've been doing the celebrity interviews, and I currently interview upcoming talent and business owners on Zoom, and then we air it on television here in Rhode Island every Thursday.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, if you like, I'd love to have you interview me. That'd be
Sure, we can do that.
We can set up at the interview. Okay, definitely look forward to that. Absolutely. Thank you. So I guess so. So I guess my next question is where do you see yourself? 10 years from now, down the line.
Okay, 10 years from now, I see myself possibly owning a TV network. We have the BETs, we have the MTVs, I would love to have maybe Remi TV Entertainment. That'll be nice. I would love to have some movies on there from some upcoming movie producers and movie makers, and have some upcoming talent music videos on there. Just things like that to represent for the culture. We need to have more people of color on television doing their thing and being represented in the right way.
I definitely agree. Because I said, I'm so proud of you. Doing shows like that. We need more good people like you to do that. Because
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I definitely. So I guess my next question is how do you feel about this whole racism thing? I mean, George Floyd, and how did that affect you? How does this whole thing affect you? George Floyd, racism. How is this all affecting you?
It was bad. I feel like this needs to really stop. I feel like we came a long way. Don't get me wrong, but we do have a lot of work to do. I feel like I said earlier, we need to have more people in positions of power. We need more Black judges. We need more cops of color that will say, hey, no, this is wrong for you to do. You shouldn't be doing that. We don't need any more cops that's going to just watch and allow things like that to happen, like what happened with him. Mm-hmm. So, I think we should all encourage one another to just have each other's backs, because things like that should not be happening in the world today.
I know, exactly. So what do you think we can do to change the world to make the world better for next generation?
Say it one more time.
I was saying, what do you think we can do to change the world to make the world better for next generation coming up, to change the world?
I think that we can encourage one another. If you see someone saying, hey, they want to do this or they want to do that, let's root for them. Let's find ways to support them. Let's give them resources. That's what counts. Growing up, kids can be cruel. Mm-hmm. And, a person may say, hey, I want to be this, or I may want to be that, and they may shut down that person's dream. If you see it or if you hear it, stop it right away and tell that person that they can do whatever they want to do and they can be whoever they want to be. Encourage your friends and pour into them. Encourage them to go back to school. Encourage them to follow their dreams and give them resources on how they could juggle being a mom and juggle going to school and juggle going to work, because it is possible. So we got to keep pouring into one another and be a support system so that we're able to get in a position of where we want to be.
I definitely agree. That's a good answer. So what do you like to do in your spare time when you're interviewing? What do you like to do for fun and travel?
Right. So right now, since we're in the middle of a pandemic, I really haven't been doing much. I just been home. I just like to relax. I like to watch movies. Right now I'm going to be looking into some new books to read, because, I used to love to read and I lost track of it because everything that has been going on. I was in school for a little while. I graduated with a degree in paralegal studies. So now that I'm out of school, it's kind of weird having all this free time especially being in the pandemic. So I'm going to be looking into some new things to do for fun.
I hear you. And congratulations on school. That's an accomplishment. Congratulations, you know.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Because I'm actually in school myself. I graduated in June, in May of liberal arts. So yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, so both one thing, you know. Yeah, I hear that. I guess the next question is what's the star? What kind of interview I guess made you feel kind of uncomfortable? You know, because I know some stars you interview them, they might be mean to you. Did you ever encounter an interview of a star who was sort of mean to you or not nice in any way?
No, actually, everybody who I interviewed gave me so much respect. I loved every single interview I did. I learned a lot about some people. And like I said, what I love to do is give people their flowers. So my cat just running in the background. I love giving people their flowers, and everybody was so wonderful. Everybody was so nice. But I think it's because of how I approach people as well. I think if you approach them with bad intentions, you know, things might not go so positive for you as an interviewer, you know. But everybody, for the most part, was super great.
Oh, cool. That's good to hear. You know. So what's next? What's the next person that you really want to interview?
I really want to interview Viola Davis. I was just talking about her today. She is actually from my city and state, Rhode Island. So I would definitely love to get to know her and find out what she has going on now. So I'm gonna see what I can do to get that interview.
Yeah, me too. Because I actually saw her in Boston at Harvard. You know, I didn't meet her, but she was nice. You know, so I didn't meet her, but she was a nice person. So yes, I'm gonna try and get her on my show too. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I also want to interview Obama. You know.
Yeah, he's awesome too, right? I would love to get him on the show.
Yeah.
That's gonna be our goals. That's gonna be our goals for this year.
Yeah, our goal is to get Michelle and Barack Obama on our show. You know, I think we'll support each other that way. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I guess my next question is have you do you plan on maybe taking the show? Hopefully, taking the show maybe national. Have it get syndicated to California. You know, because ain't that big.
Right. Yeah, I hope so. You know, being a new television show is not easy to get to where you want to be, and it takes time, and that's okay. So yeah, I definitely do plan on going national. That is one of my dreams. So hopefully I can. And you just keep rooting for me, keep praying for me, and by the grace of God, I'll get there.
Absolutely. So what can we do? So what can we do to support you? How can I support you?
You guys can keep supporting by just tuning in, watching Remi TV, telling your friends about it, share, comment, like, and you know, just keep staying tuned in.
Absolutely, you know, definitely, you know. I mean, because I love how you interview like artists like myself, you know, play music, you know, that's a blessing, you know. So you know, definitely, you know. And
thank you, I appreciate that.
You should come on my show, you know. So I guess my next question is, where can we find you on social media if you want to reach out to you?
So you can find me on Instagram at Remzwavy. It's REMZWAVEY. You can find me on Facebook at Remi TV Media, and you can find me on YouTube at Remi TV. Okay,
So all my fans, make sure you check out Remi TV and support her, you know, and be on the show because she's the next big star, you know. So make sure to look out for Remi because she's gonna go places, you know. So yeah, and like I said, I mean, I definitely look forward to scheduling time to come on your show, have you interview me, you know, because you know.
Yeah, for sure. How long you been doing your show for?
I started my show last year, and I've interviewed some stars like Cassidy. I interviewed Nevia, Ashanti Moore, Latev Robinson from Destiny's Child. I interviewed Natasha Scott. I interviewed Brenda's father, William Norwood, sir. Karen Parsons, yeah, a lot of stars, yeah. So
that's awesome! Congratulations.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to ask? Do you want to ask you some more questions? Ask you some questions.
Sure. So, has being an interviewer always been your first passion?
Well, my first passion was actually music. I started writing songs when I was 16, and
Mm-hmm.
I met my producer Donald Poole when I was 21, and we decided to make some songs then. And now he's trying to get them out there. He's working with a guy, Emerson. So we're working on some songs right now. He's also trying to get a podcast show, and he also has a website called Grand Pop King, and he sells he sells hats.
Mm.
Yeah, so you should check it out. It's called Grand Pop King. You should check it out. Donald
Oh,
Poole.
cool. I'll check that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try have him come on the show too. So because he has a lot he can tell you. So yeah.
That's great. So I know you said that you wanted to do music. Have you been in the studio lately? Are you coming out with like any new projects, any EPs?
I actually, yeah, matter of fact, yes, my producer Donald Poole and I are working on some more songs right now. They're actually out right now, but we're still trying to finish the mix them. But yeah, but we have we have like 10 songs, and we're trying to get Dougie Fresh to come on the show too. So
That'd be awesome.
we actually met him, in Boston. So he's going to try and come on and maybe put a lay down track, So yeah, so.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to do that, We're also making some more videos, and yeah, so we got some more songs come out, and I'm hoping this will be a year, So because it's, because I'm ready, because I think we're all ready for this, So we're working hard, we're staying strong, We're trying to step back up, make sure we have what it takes, make sure our focus is the music, make sure it's the right package, So
Mm-hmm.
yes, we can, and I definitely want to, I definitely want to email to you. That's okay. That's okay. Once it's done,
Yeah, let me know. Email it to me, and I'll definitely check you out and support you. I think that you're doing super good. You've been interviewing, staying consistent, and following your passions, which is so important. Just keep doing what you're doing. And like I said before, the road to success is not easy. And that's okay, because if it was easy, everybody would do what we was doing. Mm-hmm. So I just want to encourage you to keep going. Don't forget to pat yourself on the back and stay positive,
Yeah, absolutely. I wish the same for you, because I think you're going to go far, and I definitely wish you come on my show, and I definitely set time to vote to have you come on, have you interview me, So I look forward to that, and us supporting each other, because that's what it's about, trying to support each other.
Yeah, and just let me know what I could do to support you as well.
Absolutely, I promise I will. So definitely. So okay. So when do you think you might be available to interview me on your show? Because I'm available.
Yeah, so we could definitely talk after the show and possibly schedule a date. So what I'm doing now is I am building a brand new website. It's going to be new and approved. I know that when I first started my website, it wasn't that great. So now that I have upgraded and my brand has grown a little bit more, I decided to build a new website. So once I get that website going, which should be available Friday, I definitely would like to set up another date with you and come on Zoom to set up an interview so we could tell more people about you.
I think that's awesome. I'm definitely ready for that. So I'm free. So when you're ready, just let me know and make it happen.
Okay, great. Who else are you passionate about interviewing? Do you do upcoming artists as well, or business owners?
Well, I pretty much interview anybody who wants to come on my show. As long as they're respectful, then that's fine. Because I try and for people who I see who have greatness, just I can try and promote their skills on my show, So I think it's about finding people who have talent, and try and make their talent go far. And that's what my show is about. I try and find, I guess, people who have a passion so if they're an actor or singer, I try and have them sing on my show, or act, so I can promote them that way. And if they're into, music or passion, whatever they want to do, I try and find the greatness and promote the greatness so I can have people see it, because I want to try and help anybody can, so that's something about, so yeah.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I also like how you work on your show, how you find artists like us, and promoting them. I think that's a blessing too. More people like you, definitely like you. So and yeah, so I'm glad you were able be able to finally meet, you know, and talk, you know, because this is so
I
blessed.
know. I'm happy to finally meet you as well. Thank you so much for having me on your show. It was great. I thought you asked great questions. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate you taking an interest in my show.
Absolutely, you know, 'cause so like I said, I'm all about helping people, so more people, you know, so especially, you know, now, you know, so we all have to stick together, you know, so that's what it's about.
Hmm. Yeah, let's definitely stay connected.
Definitely, you know, and whenever you're ready to have me show, you know, just, you know, so you can call me, text me, you know, we can make it happen. I
Yeah,
definitely
let's make it happen.
we'll make it happen. I appreciate it, you know. And I can send, and so I can send emails to you right now, okay? So
Yes.
you can promote an interview, okay? So people know who I am, and then I can put your interview too. I appreciate it, okay?
Hmm.
Well, this is a blessed interview, you know, and I look forward to talk to you soon, you know. So, we'll stay in touch, you know, and make that interview happen, you know.
Okay, no, that's not a problem.
Okay, well, have a good night, though. I appreciate you, you know. It's so good to talk to you, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay, let's talk soon. I appreciate you.
God bless. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye.